Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to yet another video from BioBuddy, and in this video we will be moving forward with the next topic, that is our detailed topics of the tissues we discussed in the previous video, right? So in the previous videos I had told you about the animal tissues, right? The animal tissues and how they are divided and different types of animal tissues, right? But that was just about the explanation of the headings. Now we will be moving on to the detailed part of our epithelial tissues, right? 4 types of tissues we had discussed in the previous video: the epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue and nervous tissue, right? Now in this video we will be moving forward in detail with our epithelial tissues. I have drawn the diagrams and now I will be explaining you the task very simply, easily. Okay, so let's get started with the epithelial tissue. So what is epithelial tissue? This I have told you in the previous video as well, that epi means outer, okay? So outer tissue, right? So epithelial tissue means tissue which is present on the outside portion, present outside, and basically it's providing protection, and it provides protection. Okay, it provides protection. So epithelial tissue is providing protection, right? But epithelial tissue is very thin. It is very thin. Okay, epithelial tissue is very thin. Now what are the types of epithelial tissue, beta? There are variety of types. The first one is the squamous, okay, then the second one is cuboidal, and then columnar, then stratified columnar, stratified epithelial tissue. This is another part, stratified epithelial tissue. Okay, stratified epithelial tissue. Then last one, there are specialized tissues now. Okay, one is the glandular tissue, and the second one is ciliated tissue. This we will discuss in the last part. Okay, now stratified, sorry I missed squamous, stratified squamous epithelial. Okay, so basically epithelial tissue has so many parts. The first one is the squamous epithelial tissue, cuboidal epithelial tissue, columnar epithelial tissue, then stratified squamous epithelial tissue, then glandular tissue, ciliated tissue. Okay, so the first picture that we will be focusing on is our squamous epithelial tissue. Okay, so this squamous epithelial tissue is very thin. Okay, and it is basically present in our esophagus. Okay, so squamous epithelial tissue is basically present in what, beta? In the esophagus and the lining of our mouth. So you can write it down here. Squamous epithelial tissue is present in the esophagus and mouth lining. Okay, mouth lining. Fine. Then let's come to the next part, that is the cuboidal. So cuboidal epithelial, like you can see, there are cubes formed here, beta. Okay, cubes are present here, right? So these cubes, or that means cuboidal epithelial, they line the kidney tubules and the salivary gland. They are present in the lining of kidney tubules and salivary glands. Okay, salivary glands, right? Then next one is the columnar. So columnar is present in the intestine right? And columnar with cilia beta, they are present in the respiratory tract. So this is present in the intestine, and if columnar is having cilia, if cilia is also present, then it is present in the beta respiratory tract. The last one is this one, stratified squamous epithelial beta. So you know that our skin beta, it is made up of many layers. Okay, so our skin is basically made up of stratified squamous epithelial tissue. Okay, and skin is present in many layers. बहुत सारी layers present होती हैं बेटा, to prevent the wear and tear. Okay, wear and tear can happen. So that is why they are arranged in a pattern of layers. So that arrangement of pattern of layers, right? How that pattern is formed, how they are arranged, that is known as the stratified process, and that is total in all together it is called as the stratified squamous epithelial, right? Epithelial tissue. Then glandular tissue, because you know that certain tissues, they have glands inside that helps in the releasing of some hormones and enzymes. And ciliated tissue is having cilia, the hair-like projections, right? So that is the special feature of the ciliated tissue. Glandular tissue has glands which are having enzymes and stored what? Different types of enzymes are stored here beta in the glandular tissue. Okay, and alongside enzymes there are different hormones. Fine. Then these three I have already explained with the diagrams. So make sure you are understanding each and everything. If not, you can ask in the comment section. I will be happy to help. If you have not yet liked, attend, share and subscribe to my channel later, do so. Do not forget to click the bell icon so that you get a notification as soon as I upload a new video. Right? So stay tuned, and we'll be moving on to the next part, that is the muscular tissue, in the next video. Right? So till then, take care beta. I'll see you in the next video.